Hello mga kawamat. In this video lesson, we will discuss geometric series. So I want you to read first the situation. Imagine you send a chain email to three friends. Each of those three friends then forwards the email to three new friends in the next hour. Each person receiving the email continues this pattern for a total of 4 hours. So how many total emails were sent during the first 4 hours? So for the illustration, so this is the first one, no? So you send an email to your three friends. Then after that, yung tatlong friends mo magsisend ng email to their three new friends, no? So ibig sabihin, dun sa pangalawang oras, kung ilang tao na yun naka-receive ng email. So that will become 9. So ganun yung scenario. So if we're going to get kung ilang emails lahat, no? After 4 hours, so add lang natin. So ito yung bilang dapat na makuha nyo. So 3 sa unang oras, that is 3, ito yon. And then after an hour, magiging 9 kasi yung tatlong friend mo magsisend ng another email dun sa bagong three new friends niya. So that's 3 times 3, 9. Then after and third hours kasi pang second na to, no? So pang 3 hours na, so that is 27 and 27 no tao yung makaka-receive ng email. Then sa pang-apat na oras, 81 na tao yung makaka-receive ng email. So kapag bibilangin natin lahat, in first 4 hours, so ilang tao lahat, that is 120. So the list of numbers were generated 3, 9, 27, 81. So ito yung halimbawa ng geometric sequence. So sa previous video lesson natin, meron tayong discussion about geometric sequence. So pwede nyo balikan yon because we multiplied by the same number. So since meron tayong common ratio dito, ayun ang tinatawag natin na same number. And the total of 120 of this is tinatawag naman natin na geometric series. So ina-add natin yung sequence, yung geometric sequence. So a geometric series is the sum of the terms in a geometric sequence. So take note of the following. So we write a sub 1 as the first term, common ratio, that is the constant ratio between any two consecutive terms, number of terms, so that is the total count of terms being added, the sum of n terms, so that's the total sum of the first n terms of the sequence, and the infinite sum, the sum of a geometric series with an infinite number of terms. So kung tinatanong what is the infinite series or its infinite sum nung given na geometric series, of course, ito yung gagamitin natin. So we have formulas to solve the sum of finite geometric series. So we will use this formula, a sub 1 multiplied to the quantity of 1 minus r raised to n over 1 minus r. So kailangan yung r mo dito ay hindi mag-equal sa 1. Kasi kapag nag-equal sa 1 yan, magiging 0 ang denominator nyo. So yung equation natin maging undefined. And for infinite geometric series, we will use this formula. So an infinite geometric series converges has a finite sum only if the absolute value of the common ratio is less than 1. So gagamit tayo nitong formula. So S sub to infinity is equal to A sub 1 over 1 minus R, where the absolute value of R is less than 1. So if your R or the absolute value of R is greater than or equal to 1, so the terms get larger or stay the same, and the sum diverges or approaches to infinity. So for example number 1, find the sum of the first 6 terms of the series 2 plus 6 plus 18 plus. So up to, so since continuous siya, dahil sa example natin, may binigay naman kung ilang terms ang kailangan lang natin. So we'll identify the given. So yung a sub 1 natin or yung first term natin is 2. Yung n natin is 6, the first 6 terms. And yung common ratio natin is 3. So paano nga ulit kinukuha yung common ratio? So yung Pangalawa, i-divide natin dun sa unang term. So, 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So, we will use this formula. So, isa-substitute lang natin lahat ng values na to dito sa formula natin. So, yung a sub 1 is 2 multiplied by 1 minus 3 raised to 6. So, over 1 minus 3. 3 raised to 6 is 729. And 1 minus 3 is negative 2. So, 1 minus 729 is negative 728. So, ito makancel ito. Maging negative 1. So, negative 1 times negative 728, the answer is positive 728. So, the sum of the first six terms is 728. Example number 2, find the sum of the series 4 minus 8 plus 16 minus 32 plus 64 minus 128. Tingnan lahat yan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 6. So, yung n natin dito ay 6. So, yung a sub 1 natin or yung first term is 4. Yung n natin is 6. Yung common ratio is negative 2. Bakit? So, negative 8 divided by 4, the answer is negative 2. So, we will substitute all the given sa formula natin. So, ang a sub 1, papalitan nyo lang ng 4. 1 minus, so since negative yung r natin, so lagyan nyo ng, include nyo ng parenthesis. Kasi pag nilagay nyo dito, baka malito kayo at hindi nyo malagyan ng negative sign yung 2. So, iba pa itong minus sign natin dito dun sa sign ng 2. And then, over 1 minus times negative 2. So, negative 2 raised to 6 is 64. So, magiging positive na kasi yung exponent naman natin ay even number. So, magiging positive yan. So, negative 2 times 2, negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. So, anim na beses mo i-multiply yung negative 2. O in your calculator, negative 2 raised to 6, that is 64. And then dito naman, so 1 minus negative 2, so magiging plus na ito. Kaya naging 3, kaya 3 ang sagot. So 1 minus negative 2, maging 1 plus 2 yan. So kaya sa 3. And then after that, so pwede na natin, no? 1 minus 64 is negative 63. So ito pwede natin i-divide. So negative 63 divide 3. Anong sagot? That is positive 21. So 21, 21 times 4, bakit may negative yung 3? Dapat walang negative yung 3 dyan. So wait, edit lang natin. Okay, so that will be 4 times negative 63 divided by 3. So negative 63 divided 3 is negative 21 times 4. So the answer is negative 84. Okay, so the sum of the given series is negative 84. Next, find the sum of the first five terms of the series 100 plus 50 plus 25 plus up to, this is continuous siya and then nagsabi naman sa given na five terms, first five terms lang ang kukunin natin. So yung a sub 1 natin is 100, yung n nyo ay 5. So yung r natin dito is 1 half or 0.5. So kung scientific calculator yung gagamitin nyo, so pwede natin, kahit ano man yung gagamitin yung r, it's either 1 half yung naka-fraction or yung decimal na 0.5. So substitute sa formula. So 100 multiplied by 1 minus 0.5 raised to 5 all over 1 minus 0.5. So this will become 0.5 raised to 5 is 0.03125. So I think ang fraction nito is 1 over 32. Kindly check kung gagamitin niyo yung 1 half as dito sa R natin. Pero okay lang naman, no? Naka-decimal yan. So, ilagay nyo lang lahat para accurate talaga yung sagot nyo. Exact yung sagot. So 100 times 1 minus 0.03125 over 0.5. So 1 minus 0.03125 is 0.96875. Then 100 divided by 0.5, the answer is 200. Multiply natin dito. So the sum of the first five terms is 193.75 or 775 over 4 in fraction. So another example, find the sum of the infinite geometric series. So may sa mga problem, meron namang nakalagay sa problem nyo or sa given problem na infinite. So malalaman mo na yung infinite na formula ang gagamitin nyo. So we have 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 9 plus so on. So ano yung mga given natin? We have a sub 1 is 3. And then yung common ratio natin is 1 over 3. Since 1 divide 3, so 1 over 3 ang gagamitin natin. Since infinite ito, gagamitin natin yung formula. So we will check first the condition. Since the absolute value ng R natin is 1/3 and 1/3 is less than 1, so ibig sabihin nag-exist yung sum nito. Kaya pwede natin gamitin itong formula. So yung a sub 1 natin, substitute nyo lang 3 over 1 minus 1/3. So 1 minus 1/3 is 2/3. So pwede natin kunin ito by getting the reciprocal of our denominator. So 3, and then proceed to multiplication. So 3 times 3 over 2, so that is 9 over 2 or 0.5. So the sum of the infinite geometric series is 9 over 2 or 0.5. Another example, the sum of the geometric series is 255. The common ratio is 2, and there are 8 terms. So find the first term. So pinapahanap sa atin yung a sub 1, given na yung sum ng geometric series, which is 255, and then yung n natin is 8, and yung r natin is 2. So by using the formula for getting the sum of geometric series, so substitute lang natin yan. Kumbaga ito, wala tayong value pa ng a sub 1 kasi ito yung hinahanap natin. So 255 is equal to a sub 1 times 1 minus 2 raised to 8 over 1 minus 2. So 2 raised to 8 is 256 and 1 minus 2 is negative 1. So 1 minus 256 is negative 255. So kapag dinivide natin, negative 255 divided by negative 1, magiging positive 255 a sub 1 na lang, no? Pag minultiply natin. Since kinukuha natin yung a sub 1, we will divide both side of the equation by 255. So ang maiwan na lang is 1 kasi 255 divide 255, the answer is 1. So ibig sabihin, yung first term nito ay 1. Okay, for the practical application, so a manufacturer in Cebu City is trying to reduce operational costs. The initial cost for a certain process is 5,000 pesos. They plan to reduce this cost by 20% each month for the next 4 months. What is the total savings after 4 months? So dito hindi natin directly no magagamit yung formula for getting the sum of geometric series. So yung a sub 0, ang tinutukoy ng a sub 0, that is the initial cost, no? So 5,000 pesos. So yung R natin is 0.20, dahil 20%. So ibig sabihin nito, yung bawat buwan, yung cost natin ay magiging 80% of the previous month. So kumbaga nangyari lang, from 100% minus 20%, 80% kaysa 0.8 ang gagamitin natin. So yung N natin is 4, that is 4 months. So kapag mga ganitong problem, gagawa tayo ng table para madali natin makita. So 0, that is the initial. Okay, so ang ano natin, cost after reduction natin is 5,000 is the initial, no? The initial cost, that is 5,000 pesos. So sa unang buwan, so magmumultiply tayo 5,000 times 0.8. So imumultiply pala natin to sa 0.8. So nawala yung times 0.8 dyan. So wait, ilagay natin. Okay. So 5,000 times 0.8. So the answer is 4,000 pesos. So mula sa 5,000, magma-minus tayo ng 4,000. So ang na-save natin doon ay 1,000 pesos. And then, mula 4,000, kasi pababa, no? Magre-reduce na magre-reduce. So, from 4,000, mag-multiply ulit tayo ng 0.8. So, the answer is 3,200. Kasi 3,200 minus natin dun sa previous amount, which is 4,000. So, ang na-save natin for the second month is 800. O, ganun din yung proseso, no? Pagdating ng third month, 3,200 times 0.8. So, that is 2,560. So, minus natin sa previous amount. So, ang natipid natin is 640. And then yung 2,560, multiply natin ulit sa 0.8. and that is 2,048. So minus natin from the previous amount. So the answer is 512. So ngayon, para makuha natin yung total savings after 4 months, so add lang natin 1,000 plus 800 plus 640 plus 512 is equal to 2,592. So isa rin sa pwedeng formula na gamitin natin yung pang-compound compounded, no? So yung compound na I don't know if you already know the formula for compound interest. So pwede yun gagamitin natin. Pwede yun gamitin yung as formula to get the 2,952. Okay, for practice exercises, so you can try to answer the following questions. What is the common ratio? That is ratio. Ang dami kong typo today na. So common ratio of the sequence 1, negative 5, 25, negative 125. So A5, B negative 5, C4, D negative 4. So the answer is negative 5. Kasi negative 5 divided 1 is negative 5. Next, number 2. Which statement is true regarding the sum of an infinite geometric series? A, so always exists for any ratio. Next, ako lang ako ng X dyan. Exit na yung nalagay ko. Okay. So yes, nakita niyo ang sagot. So the correct answer is letter C. So yeah, the sum of the infinite geometric series mag-exist lang siya kapag yung R natin o yung absolute value ng R nyo ay less than 1. Next, find the sum of the first four terms of the series. 3 plus 9 plus 27 plus, so we will use here the how to find the sum of the geometric series. Letter A, 81. B, 120. C, 40. D, 90. So, ano yung mga given natin? The first term is 3. The common ratio is 3. So, yun lang ang kakailanganin nyo. And then, yung n nyo, of course, ay 4. So, substitute nyo lang yun sa formula. So, ang makukuha nyo dapat is letter B, 120. Another, calculate the sum of the infinite series, 12 plus 6 plus 3. So, base dyan sa given, infinite ang binigay. So, gagamitin niyo yung formula for the getting the sum of the infinite geometric series. So, ano yung mga kailangan niyo dyan? The first term and the common ratio. So, yung common ratio niyo dito ay 6 divide 12 or 1 half or 0.5 and the first term is 12. So, ano yung sagot? A, 24, B, 18, C, 36, D, the sum does not exist. Anong sagot? Letter A, 24. Okay, last question for the practice exercises. If your A sub 1 is 4 and the sum of the geometric series is 124 and the common ratio is 2, how many terms were added? So, ilang terms? N yung hinahanap dito. So, 5 ba? B6, C8, D12. So, ang diskarte nyo dito, i-substitute nyo sa formula, yung choices. Okay, i-try nyo na ang N nyo ay 5, ang N nyo ay 6, ang N nyo ay 8, ang N nyo ay 12. Kapag ang sagot ay 124, that will be the answer. Okay? So, yun ang pinakamadaling gawin. So, dapat ang makuha nyo dyan is letter A, 5.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button para updated kayo for more video tutorial. This is your guide in learning your math lesson, your Wow Math channel.